I'm about to get medieval, man. Obi, but Kenobi. It don't matter whether you're a stormtrooper or the NWO, your ass is about to get waxed by the 5-time Master Jedi Champion. Now can you dig that? Sucker! Take care of your business, man. Come here.
Welcome everyone to A and B Convos. I am A.
I'm B.
This is our inaugural episode, Wrestling Edition. Thank you for joining us today.
My feed TV, baby.
So, This is
the Convos
Wrestling Edition. Okay. Yeah, I think we're live now. I think we're live. Yeah, I think we're live. All right. It's good to see you. I had to shut those dogs down. All right. I think we're live. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the most must-see wrestling review live reaction show on all the land. I'm talking about A&B Combos, Wrestling Edition. Dee is with us right here. She's coming in hot. She had to grab our drinks. What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. What's up, Wesley? Yes, it is Star Wars Day. That's what I'm talking about. I'm very excited for Star Wars Day because, as you may or may not know, we are Star Wars people. I'm a Trekkie by default. but I am most certainly a Star Wars person. She has the limited edition Rogue One vehicle, so
And she has no kind of chill.
no kind of shit,
None.
but that's okay. We're gonna be watching Monday Night Raw over here. Let's go ahead and get this going. But before I do, we've got channel mascots. I got no kind of chill. Let's get this out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the most must-see wrestling review, live reaction, and watch along channel mascots in all the land are here because they want their snacky. Coming in first is the original channel mascot. She's a Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15 pounds. You can't see her, but you can hear her. Give it up for the one and only Bone Crusher. The other channel mascot is a mini golden doodle mix from parts unknown, weighing in at 33 pounds. She'll be back for another one of these. I present to you Stella, the storyteller Rose, and they are better known as the New Age Outdogs. Oh man! Now if the sound is too loud, let us know. We'll turn it down a smidgen. But we've got our drinky drinks, and we are excited. What's up, y'all? Good to see you. Oh, what happened to my Monday Night Raw? Oh, what in the world? Okay, my Monday Night Raw just disappeared. Good gracious.
You guys ready?
Why does this have me all concerned?
Look at them.
I see it, but I'm just saying I'm all kinds of concerned.
You should be.
All right, we're getting started first, my friends. I believe I hear the music of Finn Balor. Let's see what we got over here. Mr. Balor wants to come over here and get down with the get down. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Hold on. I got a block.
Oh, maybe that works for both.
Works for both. I think I got it. All right. Yeesh. I think I got it now. All right. So we're back with Monday Night Raw. Let's see what we got over here.
First and foremost, let's give a shout out to not only the member in the mod, but the member who was first in line.
With the fast pass?
Aaron Drew.
Aaron Drew, first in line with that fast pass. Let me highlight you, my brother. But before we do, I gotta do my Finn.
Sorry, check.
It's all right. It's all right. Aaron Drew coming in with that fast pass. This is what I'm talking about. May the 4th be with y'all, family. Heart emoji. May the 4th be with you as well. I love this day, man. We might watch a little bit of Star Wars. I'll be honest with you. Star Wars has been an abusive relationship with me. I know people feel the type of way that Disney took them over, but the reality is we got stories we never would have gotten if it was in Lucas's hands only. So I'm glad we went to Disneyland. We went to Star Wars land. It was absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
So in many ways, I'm happy. But some of those follow-up stories, not so much. But that's okay. Either way, may the 4th be with you.
Yep.
Who else do we have in here in the mod squad and the members?
We have Dulcie Chatham.
What's up, Dulcie?
What's up, Dulcie? JR Dugan.
All right, JR, good to see you.
Rick RT.
What's up, Rick RT?
I have to think about that, Rick RT. And we don't have as many members in here as we used
That's okay.
to. Wesley Franklin.
Always a pleasure.
Always a
Always a
pleasure.
pleasure.
Chris Wrestling Views.
What's up, Chris Wrestling Views?
What's up? See who else is up in here that's a member or a mod.
Why?
Shamanica Williams.
Oh my gosh. What's up,
What's
Shamanica?
All right, now A is going to go through and give a shout out to everybody else.
Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got here. Let's see. We got Fareed Saheed.
Fareed.
We got Tyrell Breed. What's going on, Tyrell? Who else do we have here? Let me see. Camonte Jackson. What up, Camonte? Forever Anthony here.
Hey, Anthony. What's up, love?
Dro Davidian. What's going on, Dro?
Hi, Dro.
We got Patrick Case. And at the, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go Michael Tolbert. What's up? And now at the 11-minute mark, my sisters. Mwah. Love y'all. Pops, you already know. And K-Dog, so do you. What's going on now? Let me see what we got over here. Who else do we have? We got Demon AJ28. What's up? Beard.
What's up, AJ?
Last name, middle name.
Hey, last name.
Let me see. We're going to talk about we wanted to do a video. We got a little tied up. We actually wanted to do we were thinking about doing a live and we wanted to do a video to talk about the releases, but really to talk about this New Day situation. You know what? We'll talk about it more throughout the live. I'll simply say this. Obviously, I'm not going to speak for you, but in this instance, let me simply say this. It's a TKO thing. For anybody that say that it's not a TKO thing, it's a TKO thing. WWE had contracts with these superstars. TKO wants to go ahead and renegotiate these contracts. And whatever that renegotiation looks like, we don't know the particulars. We can assume, surmise, but the reality is whatever it is, the New Day was like, yeah, that sucks. We've been here sometimes. We put in the work. We are vets at this point. Our brother from another mother, just Alex, he did a video on it. He says, I thought these guys were lifers. So the reality is, whatever contract that TKO wanted to go ahead and do, New Day wasn't about it. And I'm not mad at it. I'm mad that they couldn't work it out. Yeah. Right. But I'm not mad at them saying, you know what, we're worth more than what you guys are presenting to us. And we don't want to sell ourselves short.
Yeah.
And we're out.
I mean, it sucks. You know, it sucks. And I'm glad it wasn't WWE this time. It doesn't take away from all the stupid things that they've done with letting go, like when you did with Cross and Scarlett and what you did with Alistair and Zelina. There's just so many really, really talented people. The MFTs, as much as people were talking about Tangaloa in the beginning, he really came back in shape and was doing good. It wasn't like he wasn't, but they never intended on making him, to me, they were always just going to be henchmen. So in that case, I do believe that they plan on actually bringing in the real family. So it didn't make any sense to have his made-up family. That was just my thought.
This crowd's going nuts right now. We got a different referee.
But they didn't let Tangaloa go. No, isn't that old girl? Did she
No, I can't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Girl who gets into it with Becky. No?
No, that's a different rep, right? That's a different rep.
Oh, you're right, it is.
Yeah, that's a different rep. I like the mean mugging though. I like this. She want to lay hands at any given moment. Oh, I like it. All right. Yes, indeed, Zach Mayer, National Star Wars Day. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yes, so Sophie Dopey, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw this and I wanted to discuss this live on the air so you can see her actual reaction. So here's the thing. Roman Reigns says that he is going to be here throughout the summer. This part-time thing is over. But he noticed he said summer. He didn't say all year. Cool. But apparently TKO wants to renegotiate with everybody. And that includes the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Allegedly, supposedly, this is the word on the street. So he had dates that were scheduled that have now been pulled. As they get into the room and start putting pen to paper and seeing if we can have an accord, if you will. But
I'm
I'm
gonna
concerned.
ruin my own product and sell it to TKO.
I'm gonna inject it with a lethal dose of poison. Wait, maybe that's her. No, that is her. Oh, it is the same one. She just looked different. Okay. Must have been the hair. Must have been the hair.
Like I think she's in the gym.
Yeah, not surprised. Here's what I know.
They're gonna have none if you do that. There's a box of them.
Oh, right there.
Oh, I didn't know that was in there. No, they're fine. They need to stop it.
They're not gonna stop it. Look at her. Look at her. She just yelled at me. Let me say this much. And then I'm gonna go ahead and handle these tribal infidels. If they renegotiate with Roman Reigns in a way that Roman Reigns does not feel that contract is sufficient, and we might actually be faced with losing Roman Reigns, that'd be the biggest mistake they've ever done. Uh-oh, Roxanne Perez coming down to the ring. This is interesting. I'll be right back.
That is interesting.
Oh, the people.
Oh no, I was reading through some of the I was reading through some of the comments in here. Okay, so everybody who's asking about A's dress, he's gonna put the link in there again. You didn't put it in there again yet, did you? He's gonna put the links in his channel in there again. We actually did address this on Friday when we went live. He obviously you see that he has cut his hair, but he actually made a video about it. He made a video on his channel about the journey he's going through with his hair and everything that led up to and where he's at with what's going on with his hair. So he is going to put that in here and pin it up. So if anybody wants to get more into details about his hair, you could go to the video and check that out. And subscribe to his new channel. He got his own channel.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. You guys will know what's going on. Let me pull that up for y'all. My first video. My first video is running wild, brother.
Ooh. Okay, we're going to get to the rest of the shouts, and then we're also going to get to the weather. If you are new here, I see Big Boy already dropped it in here. If you're new here, we always like to ask what time it is where you are and what the weather is where you are right now.
Here, I'm going to pin it in our live so you will see this. She just wolfs hers down like it's
nobody's business. You would still have it if you wouldn't be so greedy. No, don't even go over there.
It's okay. Okay. So I have pinned. So for those that were asking questions about the hair, I have pinned it. I pinned my video. I'm discussing it. This is part one of many. The part two is you're going to actually see what ends up happening with me and the hair. So part one is pinned. Be kind. Okay, be kind. I'm sharing a very personal journey with myself. Here come the rest of Judgment Day. Liv, Raquel.
What do you mean, why is she out here? Why can't she be out here, Liv? What's wrong with you?
Interesting. 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 Okay, this is about to be on like a pot of neck bone. I'm excited to see what we got going on over here. Hold on now. Hold on.
Roxanne is going to help them.
Now, let me go ahead and do the rest of the shouts so I can catch up in the chat. Nightmare Queen is over here. Blacklight is over here. We got Chris Wrestling Views. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in. Staying out of the sun. I'll tell you that much. Doing my best. Yeah, I got that new cut. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. I mean, I miss my hair. Don't get me wrong. I do. It was a part of me for over 20 years. And so it was not an easy thing to say goodbye to. I still actually have the locks. I kept them as a memento. Ooh, JD. You got it. 2. That was a slow count. That would have been a 3. That was a 3. You know what? If my referee shirt wasn't in Los Angeles, ooh, I would have slid in there. I like what you did there, Blacklight. Like my father before me. I see what you did. And to your Biggs miss. What's going on, Lauren Biggs? That's right. I was, in fact, in a hair versus hair match. The crazy thing is, I was in a hair versus hair match with John Morrison. And I don't know what happened, but we both lost our hair. Okay, I called foul on that. I won that match. It was a 1, 2, 3. And look at that right there. Dirty Daddy Dom just showed Finn Balor who's got the testicular fortitude. That ref said, "You're out of here!"
And while
You out!
And while they're all looking, Roxy's gonna help Finn. Watch.
Stop your belly aching. I love it.
Roxy's just looking at Liv.
Speedy going up. Oh, put the knees.
Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I want the sling blade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this Roxanne Liv thing is turning into the Kyrie Asuka thing. Just a little less abusive. Liv on the apron, boy. She got them.
Roxy's about to knock her down. What you gonna do, Rox?
Nice catch. Ooh, missile drop kick. JD is down.
She gonna give a hammer to Finn. No, I was wrong.
Ooh, she connected with Finn. Oh, big headbutt.
Oh.
That gigantic head of JD McDonough, and Finn is out.
I was wrong.
That's the 3. Here's Clouds. This is Clouds Ortega, everybody. Roxanne did the right thing. But look. Look how she's looking at Finn, though. Hold up.
And she's totally not really with them, but she's doing what she needs to do for now.
Nice catch, though. She caught it. Good throw, good catch. I mean, I'm not mad. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, I keep saying when it's a numbers game, when you're the heels, that's what you're supposed to do. Yes, she does. She has some red bottom.
I know she ain't that tall.
Yeah, so like you were talking about with the NFTs, man, it sucks that you've got a faction that is now kind of factionless, if you will. You know, you got a little less in your crew. And then you got to come out here and just act like it's.
Well, what's interesting is that he's only got Tala with him, but Tonga Tama's still here. But it looked like they're just separating him anyway.
doing the whole thing right there. And I want to go ahead and say a very, very happy birthday to Aaron Siegel. Today is his birthday on Star Wars Day, May the 4th. And I believe that we have a song for you. Hang on one second. Let me start it off right. Song you sing.
This ain't your birthday song. It isn't very long. Why are you a horse? You're not a horse.
Happy birthday, Aaron Siegel.
Long hair Paris got. I didn't even know that blonde was still in it.
Some stubborn.
Good to see you, Kayla Jackson.
Did you already say hi, A50?
I didn't see A50, but I'll go ahead and say right now, what's up, A50? Big boy! Nakia Smith was good.
Thank you.
I'll tell you how we felt about the New Day. The New Day rocks. And it sucks that they couldn't come to an accord with TKO. It sucks that TKO has decided that it's not enough. We want it all. We want it all. I hate the people at the top. Just, let me ask you this question. Is anybody at the top cutting their salary? Legitimately, legit question. Is anybody at the top cutting their salary? Because you're clearly not here on the ground. You don't have boots on the ground seeing who is and who isn't, what is and what isn't. You have people in active storylines, very popular wrestlers with the audience that you just decide you're looking at a piece of paper.
We'll just cut down.
Here you go. Just make it happen.
Right.
Have we not learned anything from our truth? So are the people at the top doing the right thing and trimming some of the fat? No, because they don't. They don't care about that. I tell her that all the time. People want to have their 6-7-figure salaries, live in their mansions, go down on vacation, Florida, here, there, and everywhere. But you got the lower rung people, the ones that wouldn't be where you are if they didn't do what they did, saying, I want to be paid what I'm worth. I have this contract in place, and now you want to renegotiate? People saying, hey, can I get 25 cents an hour more? No, we can't afford, we can't do it. It's gonna break the bank. Really? Because I could have swore you just rolled up here in a brand new Rolls Royce.
Not only that, but why are they acting like they're hard up for money? We know what y'all are charging for shows, for regular shows, let alone what you was charging for WrestleMania.
What were we looking at? Was it Saturday's main event tickets? We were looking at Saturday's main event tickets just the other day. And it was this like a year or two ago. We actually were like, okay, we can have some really good seats with some really good prices. I'm going to ask a serious question. All right. This is a seat to a wrestling show that's 2.5 hours long. You can't even take the seat home with you unless you're down there on the floor. So again, you're not down there on the floor. I'm talking you're up there a little bit. A ticket to a professional wrestling show that's 2.5 hours long. Why are tickets going for $1,500, $1,800, $2,500? This is not a WrestleMania. This is not a Survivor Series. And even if it was, I'm talking about Raw. I'm talking about Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Out of your mind.
For one ticket, yo.
Yeah, and the reality is that across the board, it's not like it's just YouTubers. Across the board, your people are telling you it's not worth it. We're not doing it. We're not paying that. So
it's
you want to let more of our people go. People really gonna stop coming to the show.
You talk about pricing out just your average family, somebody that wants to take their kids to see their first wrestling show.
Mm-hmm.
This is we're not putting a down payment on a car.
Yeah, we wouldn't even do that these days. We've done that before.
We're talking about in some instances.
trying to get into a bag of chips.
Oh my gosh. We're talking about rent. Do you understand me? Y'all are charging rent to see a 2.5-hour wrestling show? Now, we're fans of WWE, but this pricing structure that TKO has come up with for the fans and now for the wrestlers, this is some crap. This is some crap. What up, CT Hill? Thank you for giving the shouts to Bone Crusher, the channel mascot.
Sorry.
Oh wow, your wife graduated today as an LP. Oh, that is
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Congratulations to your wife, Chris Wrestling View. All right.
Awesome.
Yes, I did. I changed my hair black light. I did. I know AJ28. I did lose my. But see, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I won. I'm pretty sure I had John Morrison's shoulders pinned to the mat. Okay, so I'm glad you asked this question. We're going to decide tonight. We're either going to do our prediction show tomorrow night after Mark by Wrestling does his live watch along for NXT, or Wednesday. I'm thinking we're leaning a little towards Wednesday, but we're going to finalize it today. So keep an eye out for it. I think he's hosting it, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's hosting it this time. So keep an eye out for your notifications from Mark by Wrestling. And I saw a super chat in there. I appreciate that shout to the New Age Out Dogs. Because you didn't know. Yeah, Karen Kishi need to calm down. He need to go ahead and keep his hands on them tribal cheeks. We don't want any of the Usos released. And I see what you did there, Sophie Dopey. So I think you already asked that question about the temperature and all. Yeah, there's 850. All right. So 78 degrees in Florida, 65 degrees in Birmingham, Alabama, 68 degrees in China Grove, North Carolina. Woo!
Woo! Sorry.
78 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! 73 degrees over there on the West Coast. This is 62 degrees in the Bronx, 71 degrees over there in Georgia. Georgia. The whole day. Okay, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Riverside County for Wesley Franklin, 65 degrees, not bad. 77 down there in Austin, Texas for Little Al. 68 degrees in China Grove, North Carolina. Woo! 73 in Fredericksburg, Virginia. 69 degrees in Bigsmore for your Bigs Miss. Thank y'all for sharing. I love that. I love that. That's 70 degrees in Bedford, Ohio for Black Light. Boom. Boom. Neon light. All right, Black Light. Come on, so they reach small. Yeah. I'll tell you what. They were long. They reached a small mat back a couple different times. I've cut them a couple different times. All that weight is just a little much.
Street profits stop people in their face.
Yes, I had sent just Alex a video directly, and he said that he supports my decision. I know he cried a little bit.
Sounds like that.
Honorable mention is going right there. Thank you very much, Lauren Biggs. Listen to what Lauren Biggs says, and go ahead and like, subscribe, get them likes
I like
up.
how intense Logan is right now.
Hey. No. Get away from that camera. No.
Man, I'm good.
Look how big the Logan is getting. He's really getting into this. Look at Braun. Braun's like, dude.
almost had himself suspended at the beginning of the show. Brock Lesnar retired on me. If you get your hands on Drew Henry tonight.
See that? Retired. Said it. Brock retired. That's it. The wrap. It's done. Yeah, it's funny.
Versus Austin Theory.
Logan's getting bigger, and I feel like Theory's getting a little smaller.
Or he's just not keeping up with them.
I'm rocking the Theory head now.
Mhm.
Theory head with the beard. Probably shave all this. People said I should keep the beard.
Get your contact.
Blue eyes. That's what
Stop.
Kelly Muscle did. I ain't no Kelly Muscle. Great question, Jamonica. Great question. I was wondering that myself. I'm not entirely sure who's going to accept this challenge. But right now, I'll tell you what we got going on. We got this right here, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited because this is going to be one heck of a banger. This is a tag team match. Penta, your Intercontinental Champion. Champion. Coming out right now. He's going to be teaming with that bouncy boy, Je'von Evans, going against those no good for nothing dastardly Rusev Machka. And none other than all Lego my ego. I'm talking about the one and only Ethan Page.
It's going to be good as heck. First of all, Rusev and Ethan, that's a crazy team up.
Yeah.
And Penta and Je'von are a crazy team up with how athletic they are. It's just a good match all the way around.
Oh, man.
What's up, Rolling Bird?
Keep rolling, bird. What up, Rolling Bird?
Nightmare Queen. Did you already say tired Nightmare Queen?
I did, but I
Ultra
see
Shadow.
first super chat of the night starting off right, none other than Black Light. Thank you very much, Black Light. Boom. I did it. Okay. But that's okay. Just so you know, the fighter title is on the line every single time we go live.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first super chat right now. If you want some, you can come
Wonderful.
get some. And if you want to go ahead and get that World Heavyweight Championship, I'm talking about the title. That is defended when we do the PLEs, and that will be defended this weekend. I'm talking about WWE Backlash. Come and get some. Big business has ruined America. The world, as we knew it, did end in the year 2000.
Y2J, that's when he came out. You're right, he ruined it. Jericho did all of this. It's Jericho's fault.
I'm gonna say that was very rocking the camera. I don't know why she got to be doing right next to the camera. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to make a quick move here. Please just.
Thank you so much, Black Light. You are in the running to be the new champ. What's up, Just Alex?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hold your applause and drop your draws because our brother from another mother is up in the building. I am talking about the one and only Just Alex, the big dog. What's going on, Just Alex? He is coming from Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. I believe you're going to be doing a post-show review of Monday Night Raw. If that is the case, I highly encourage everybody to file in into his live later on, but keep it locked because we got plenty more left in the tank and a lot more Raw to go.
In the tank.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, so I'm glad you mentioned that, Sophie Dopey. I thought John Cena retired. I thought he went into
the ring.
No, he tweeted that he's going to be at WWE Backlash with a big announcement.
Oh my God.
He said, "I can't promise." Matter of fact, let me pull this up.
Hey, Dominique Timmons, how are you?
What up, Dominique?
Yes. Lauren made a really funny combo.
Let's see, hold on.
Lauren, about the title? A speed title? I might have mentioned that last time.
And Kobe Kingston has finally responded as well. He did a very long post on X. And ultimately, he said, the kid that was too small, short, skinny, and scrawny was never supposed to make it in this land of giants, yet here we are. And so, as the sun sets on one chapter, so must it rise in another. Tomorrow is indeed a new day. He listen to the words he said. So too must it rise in another.
Yes. And then tomorrow is a new day. Did he do this yesterday or today?
This came out
4 hours ago? Is tomorrow going to be a new day? Because you know what comes on Wednesday.
Well, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
But it's a little soon. It's a little soon.
Okay.
A little soon. And Austin Creed also did a post 4 hours ago. So I guess they collabed on this. Thank you for letting me be Xavier Woods. Thank you for giving me the confidence to walk away as Austin Creed. I can respect that.
Hey, the original Modfather's in the house.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I think that's so funny that you did that to Tony.
Let's do it again. So John Cena says this on his official X account. He says, it's official. All right, are you listening to this? I'm headed to WWE Backlash. After months of planning and effort, I'm so excited to break some history-making news. I can't promise it'll be perfect, but I can promise it will change the WWE experience for superstars and fans. See you live Saturday in Tampa or at home. So, on the ESPN. So, here's the thing that I like about what he said. Unlike Triple H, when Triple H would just say, I've got some breaking history, absolutely earth-shattering news. And then it's like, womp, womp.
Are we getting another 24/7 title?
At least he said, I cannot promise this will be,
Yes, it was
you know what I mean?
Disaster with Mick Foley.
That this will be perfect. But he says it will change. So he pretty much saved himself by saying, I already know some of y'all are going to be disappointed. Some of y'all going to be talking about this.
I feel like they did what they did. They did all these releases right after WrestleMania in order to, whatever they're trying to do, whatever this announcement is, they're going to somehow be linked together. You know, we're going to be upset about the releases. You're going to try to make us forget about it, but whatever you're doing, which better costs money, which is why you let so many people go.
I don't know, man. No sus, if you ask me. No sus. But that's cool. That's cool. That boy's bouncing, getting in Rusev's face. I like it.
I like that he did Penta's walk, and Penta was like, yeah.
Big drop kick by Je'von Page. Ooh. Penta going upside his head, too. Yes, indeed. Boom! I might just stop. Sorry.
What's going on with Ray Phoenix?
Who?
Look at this now.
I mean, I don't know how long they'll be in Penta and the solo act, but they're not about to give him the championship. I wonder if after this they're going to bring Ray over so they can do their tag team, because otherwise, don't waste Ray.
Yeah.
Them together is so entertaining.
Page kicks out at 2. 2 count.
If it is the announcement about Lucha Underground, you know,
That's fine.
With what they're doing right now with TKO leading them, I just don't know how they would do it justice.
I mean, we like Lucha Underground, but we talked about this. Don't ECW it. ECW in its original form, absolutely amazing. WWE version, the watered down version, the chopped and screwed version, that wasn't it. Lucha Underground was great. If you're just gonna just basically like turn the lights back on, let them do what they do, like in AAA, cool. Cool. But if you come in here to put the screws to it and just put some WWE shine, some TKO shine on it, get out of here.
You know what's interesting is that right now, AAA, what is AAA's biggest story right now?
AAA's biggest story.
Yeah.
You talking about El Grande?
Yeah, so right now that WWE has got its hands on AAA's greatest story is two white men in masks pretending to be luchas. Well, 4 white men in masks pretending to be luchas. And at the end of the day, I think it's a little bit disrespectful. It's one thing that they do it and it's fun and whatever, but AAA is their show. And we're just using it to boost our own people on our own stuff. Why wasn't their show good enough to boost their own people? Just like how we take everybody's titles. None of our titles are going over to these shows. It's like, oh yeah, we'll purchase you, but we're not equals. Don't get it twisted. I feel like that's what WWE is saying to everyone they decide to partner with.
Let me see. Yeah, AAA's. Hey, look, we love us some AAA. Them ladies, them mans, they can cook down there. Okay, they got the bacon. They putting in they cook it. Just delicious. Did you put the salt on it? You know what I mean? They in the kitchen cooking up a storm. I love it. All I ask is that Lucha Underground does the same thing.
If you want to know about his hair journey, he pinned his channel at the top of the chat. You could go there and learn about his hair and why he put it and what's going on with it.
It's a personal journey. And you got to understand something about me. I'm a very private guy generally. I believe the term was an ultravert, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure I got that right. Yeah, so Rusev just took it to Je'von. I'm liking where we're going with Rusev. I was concerned about him, but we're moving in the right direction with him.
Bayley and Asuka have not left WWE, and neither has Tama Tonga.
No, there's something. But I'm an ultravert. So, I generally don't like putting my business out there, especially something as personal as what I just shared with the world, literally. And that's something people try to hide. I mean, we know that for various reasons. So I was open, I was honest. I showed myself in a way I've never showed anybody before except 2 people. And, it was liberating. So, yeah, go check it out. Like I said, I've dealt with a lot of loss over the last several months. And so 2026 is a resurgence for your boy. As Je'von Evans tags in and is taking it to his former rival in NXT. Look at that right there, boy. Woo! That boy is bouncy, all right. Oh, man.
Oh,
All right, all right.
hey, Alexis Turner.
Alexis Turner is in the building. Woo! He really is Black Superman.
Sorry. Mm.
Springboard. We got it covered by Je'von. 2. What am I two over?
I am. That's what I was waiting for.
You know, the only problem with us not having all of our equipment here is we cannot just mute stuff when we want to, whatever. So it's just, you know, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We got a new camera coming in tomorrow, so we're actually gonna have a new camera set up for Friday Night Smackdown. So we're kind of excited to see how that goes.
TNT is Thursday?
Yeah.
We should do that.
We might go live for TNT if you guys want to. TNA, not TNA. TNA.
Sorry, TNA.
Yes, so we might go live for TNA on Thursday. So keep your notifications on. Rusev with the breakup. So more than likely, we'll be doing our WWE Backlash prediction show Wednesday. It's either going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. We may very well be going live for TNA on Thursday, SmackDown on Friday, and then Backlash on Saturday.
And we'll see everybody in the chat for Marked by Wrestling tomorrow when he goes live for NXT.
No, I got that crazy look in his eye. That's like a call. Oh, Paige interferes. Paige, man, he's
good, man.
Good, man. He's a heel. You love to hate.
He's probably one of the people I'm most interested, to be honest with you, that was called up to see what they're gonna do with him. And he's pretty tough, actually. I would love to see him and Ilya go.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Where's Ilya?
Who?
Oh!
Paige with the win. Little assistance from Rusev. I gotta tell you, I am liking what we're doing with Rusev.
Yeah, me too. I'm so glad he wasn't let go, that they're trying to figure it out.
He's like, shut up. No. We're not doing none of that. It's the 80s. I'm down with them. No. All right. All in all, not a bad match. He's like, raise my hand. I'm not mad at that. Okay, B's gonna be right back. He'll be right back. JCW. Okay, D. All right, AJ, we're gonna check that out. Where will we watch that at? Yeah, I always consider myself an introvert. But I realize now that there's another category that I'm more closely fit into. Oh, I changed that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I would probably categorize myself as an ultravert. If you don't know what that is, let's go ahead and kind of like Google that. It's something I probably am more closer. Yeah, I mean, you know, I can. Okay, so like there was a guy in the church that we were going to in Los Angeles, that saw me in here for the first time. When he sees me in person, I'm very low key and quiet. And he was like, I didn't even know who that guy was, who was just like loud and boisterous and this and that. Oh yeah, see, there comes Sony. I had the right graphic up. It's a little too early. Oh, wait a minute. Who's Theory talking to?
Who was Theory?
Who did y'all see that? Who's Theory just talking to?
Who was that blonde said?
Was that Maxine?
Oh no.
That was Maxine Dupree. It was. Interesting. They've had conversations in the past. Oh gosh. Lauren Biggs, that's it.
I don't remember what Duke the Dumpster Dressing sounds like.
I remember it somewhat. I'm gonna go with Right to Censor. I didn't really have an issue with their music, and I was actually kind of a fan of Right to Censor, as much as they were annoying. But Mode, it's just like it just nails on the chalkboard. I can't.
What was that noise?
It's just nails on the chalkboard. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't do it. And here's the thing about my head. You know, before I did what I did, y'all would have never seen me with my bandana off. I would say that much right now. So I'm glad that I'm actually able to, well, for reasons that obviously I have to, but I'm glad I'm able to show you. I feel like The Rock's character in Central Intelligence at the end of the movie when he just takes off all his clothes in the gym. He's like, "This is me, Jet." You know, as a matter of fact, no, it's not gonna do it. Cancel. It's a family show. Stop it.
I did take some video of you in the hotel room at Las Vegas when y'all released that.
Took some video of myself. I did a recreation. I did a recreation of a scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he was getting ready. In the beginning of the film, he was in the shower. So I had the handheld thing. If you remember that scene, Central Park and Fall, how you tore your dress, what a mess. I did that. So you'll see that. That'll be in part 2.
Where did you film that?
In the hotel.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was a Right to Censor fan. I don't know. There was just something about them that was just so. It might be because I grew up Roman Catholic and it just sort of gave like correction vibes that I just kind of jived with. You know, I grew up Roman Catholic. I went to Catholic school. I was an altar boy for 2 years. I enjoyed it. No, nobody touched me, so it was fine. Those priests were fine, but yeah, it was kind of giving me those corrective vibes.
Today is one of those days.
All right, here we go. We got the man over here with the contract in hand now. I am curious. Adam Pearce has got the contract for Sol Ruca. We saw the promo. We saw the video package that they did with Zarya. It was like, I'm done with her. She's erased. I moved on. I'm wondering if we're going to get a Zarya appearance. She got called up too.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
So you think Maxine Dupree is about to be the female in the division?
I'm fine with it. We were watching, was it last night? We were watching something, WWE like top 10 moments, whatever. One of those moments was China choking out Terry Reynolds. And I love that. I said every faction needs one of those. All right, here we go. So Ruca. Let's go.
Celeste said you are forgetting his character was overweight. He was known as Fat Robin. Roby? Fat Roby? Bobby Roby. And you are fit as a fiddle. I guess I don't understand why you said that.
I'm talking about my hair. I'm not talking about my body. I'm talking about losing my hair, and I kept myself covered when I had my dreads. All of this was just, not great. So I kept my hair covered with my bandana as part of my overall look. I wore a bandana for years, but then I really wore this more so like, I didn't like the way it looked on camera. So when I finally, and you'll see if you watch my video, you understand why this was done. It was like I could finally shed the thing that was holding me back, and my inner shame, if you will. That's what I meant. I felt like a Robbie Weirdick. Sol Ruca with perhaps the best finisher in all professional wrestling. Let me tell you, man.
Monday night.
Come on, sister. Come on in. The water's fine. And music has hit. Music has hit. Becky Lynch, the man, has come around and is spoiling the party. She looks all kinds of salty. What's up?
I'm mad about something.
What's up? See how she came under the bottom rope? That's what they do. But then you saw, yeah, but so is Paige. She goes through like the men do. I wish they would all do that.
Who told you that? Monumental WrestleMania. You do that. And illegally sanctioned a match against Io Giannetti. Okay, which explicitly went against the parameters of my very generous open challenge. And still, even with your
Io Giannetti. Did I miss something?
Other people are saying that I'm there, but I'm saying,
Come on now.
actually, I know the New York Times says it. Not the New York Times best-selling author. Not everything is about you.
Come on now.
You're very new. This is your first day, but the sooner you learn this, the better. Actually, everything is about me. All right. Everyone knows who you are. I know who you are. I know what you've done. And I know everything. But the thing is, I didn't expect to find out when I met you that you're exactly what everyone says that you are.
What did they say she is? Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh! Call her out her name!
Get it.
Called her out her name. Called her female dog. I mean, yeah. Signing on the dotted line. There we go.
Not only will I kick your ass, I'll snatch your soul.
I just got the chills. Oh! 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 Becky then says clock Adam Pierce.
Go ahead and turn around, about to get clocked. Oh,
Damn! She slipped.
at least
She
you
slept.
corrected it.
But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It happens. Those ropes are a little slippier than they are on NXT. Let's let it slide. Let's let it slide.
She still pulled it off.
She
but-
got there. She got there. Now I know when that happens, you compensate. She's feeling a
and I'm
type of
sure you
way.
get a little bit of a, oh, I'm sure.
We're gonna let it slide. We're gonna let it slide.
And she's such a competitive person, so I know she's beating herself up about it.
But just a sweet amount of we released that.
She really, yeah, we released the interview with her.
Let me go ahead and put that out there again. It's an absolute sweetheart.
She really was.
This is not tonight. It's with Roman Reigns taking off. Case in point, Friday night on Smackdown.
Yeah,
Which one was the last one I did? Oh, the one with Tony D.
indeed.
So we still have, there's just things, Still
Here's our Soul Ruca video interview that we did with her. Yeah, he did not get his hands up.
Mm.
So part two saying that Fatu's making an enemy out of everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if they got involved in Roman's match in some way, shape, or form, because this is turning out to be a family thing. The Usos are there. I'm really hoping the MFTs get involved.
For sure. All two of them.
Jimmy, fancy seeing you guys here. What's up?
Why'd Jay react like that?
Ask how you're feeling. I had a big contract.
They're a little nervous. Look at me over your legs.
Jacob needs to understand how the OTC does business, especially when the championship over.
I certainly can understand that, but aren't you at all conflicted considering your relationship with both men?
This right here, fair business. Plain and simple. OTC know how to handle himself, right? Yeah, Jim here just in case let pop off between Roman and Jake. Right. With Jake, we already told you rules.
Uh-oh.
These women that keep going now. You done bit off more than you can chew. Swinging for the fences, those. We respect that though. But I'm telling you, Rules, the bloodline has been drawn. In that backlash, we're gonna find out who you messing with, Jacob. Good luck, little cousin.
We're gonna find out who you're messing with. Yeah, if you play your cards right, you had this stand. We just saw, you showed this on Monday Night Raw with Jacob taking it to the MFTs and then stepping through the Usos. How could you not have the MFTs involved at Backlash? It doesn't make any sense.
They will be.
You gotta do this. All right, everybody, here comes Joe Hendry. All right, little Joe Hendry time. We did an interview with him too, and that's actually about to be released to the members very shortly. We just finished editing that. We're just putting the final touches on it, and then I'll be going to the members. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. The Joe Hendry, so prestigious.
Okay, so what Lauren Bagel was talking about in the chat is that we are going to be adding a speed title. We're gonna go ahead and do the first speed title match this weekend. And we'll have all the rules together. So on this weekend on the pay-per-view, the mid-card fighter title will be on the line. The Super Chat Champion title will be on the line. But for the first time ever, there will also be a speed title on the line. Woo woo!
So the rules of that basically is, if I have it correctly, whoever donates the most in X amount of time.
So we could say we're going to give this we probably have to do a 5-minute match because it takes a few minutes to process before it pops up, right? So we might have to do 10 minutes or something. We'll decide. So yeah, and then whoever gives the most in that period of time will be the champion.
Okay. Come on in. You know what's Opie Dopey? Never say never in professional wrestling. I will simply say this much. If it were me, it'd be a wrap. Now, the thing about the WWE, they are able to, it's a machine. They're a worldwide machine. They're able to put you on a platform that nobody else can do. Not even AEW, because they don't operate the way that WWE does. With that said, it also depends on the kind of person that you are. There are some people, we've seen this, we've heard like Kevin Nash talking about this with WCW. There are some people that are perfectly happy sitting at home, being in a contract, collecting a check, and not wrestling. There are. But then there are people who really want to perform. They want to just sit on the shelf and get rusty and dusty. They want to be out there and performing for the people. With that said, if it were I, like Zelina Vega, I'm here, gone, here, gone. That's it. Why would I need to, why would I subject myself to that again? Especially if my spouse also went through that, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. Unless there's under new management, unless TKO wasn't part of that anymore. If you're able to get a contract with me that gives me some kind of a guarantee, then we can talk about it. But typically they don't, so I won't. You know, but I've said this many, many times. I don't really care where anybody lands, just so long as they're used. I know we're saying now that AEW will swoop a lot of these people up, and they probably will. But there's only so much room. It's crowded over there, man. It's crowded. We've seen people from WWE go over there, and it just doesn't work out. All right, here we go. We got Joe Hendry concert.
Michael Cole is singing.
Okay.
You're here. Because I was just getting to the part of the song, it's the apology. You're gonna like it. It goes like this. Oh,
I wouldn't be mad at that. That looks better.
I don't know where this block should we say we put in black, but we don't put black block on it. Or this.
I see what they did. We're going through the a couple of things here. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do to make things look as best as possible. So right now we've got a match going on here. We got Juan Cena, aka non-Cena, but Juan Cena going against Joe Hendry. Solid hits to the mush of Joe Hendry right now. And I gotta tell you, man, I'm surprised this guy wasn't on the chopping block.
Whatever.
This is not the next John Cena. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. That's Juan Cena. That's a dollar store general version of John Cena. Which, by the way, for anybody that goes to the dollar store, this is totally off topic, but I just had to gripe about this for a hot second. Remember back in the day, you used to be able to go to a dollar store, 99-cent store, and actually get something for $1?
It was actually $1.
It was actually 99 cents or $1. When did the dollar store, and I know the 99-cent store isn't a thing anymore, but when did the dollar store, Dollar General, whatever, when did that become a regular store?
When there's no way you could possibly do that, stay afloat with inflation and everything else changed.
Because I went to get a vitamin water. I told her this. I went to get a vitamin. Oh, actually, I got to take my medication. I went to get a vitamin water.
Just say local folks.
Tell me why I'm thinking that this is going to cost me $1, maybe 10 cents. The guy scanned it, looked me into the ocular stems of my soul and said $2.10. And I looked back at him. I was all like, for what? I didn't get 2 of them. I got 1. Did you ring it up twice? It's like, no, $2.10. When did the dollar stores become the regular store? That's what I want to know. Because you're defeating the purpose of it being a dollar store. If I wanted to get dollar store stuff that's actual regular stuff at regular prices, I would just go to the store. Okay, I'll be right back. Personal gripe. Let me know what y'all think about that.
Oh! Oh! Oh, no smile that time. I cannot believe how big Logan Paul is getting, bruh. Did this match end? Oh, it clearly did. Street Profits, are they waiting for the Street Profits to come out? What took so long?
I got the Street Profits.
Why didn't they just come out here in the beginning? Took them a long time. Were y'all okay?
Yeah, take your shirts off. We gotta take our shirts off. And they want the smoke. Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker.
Oh! Oh!
One thing went for a run. Oh! Damn.
He ain't more. Damn. Damn.
Oh, please, please. Don't.
Kind of forgot Breaker was back,
spirit,
yo.
Don't spirit the man. He said nothing to you. Ah, that's that freaking Rollins.
Oh!
There you go. Oh, right into the steel steps. Taking it to him, taking it to him. Man, this is all over the ground, all over the map.
I really think that they had to ditch their whole story with Austin because Brown wasn't back at the show.
So we're going to be doing a 6-man tag match. Let's just announce it now. Next week, Backlash. I don't know. Let's just.
His tongue was red.
Bit his own tongue off.
Dang!
Hit his own head on the barricade. Oh! But Steph just caught a spear. Ah! You're going to give the man diverticulitis. Oh, I like your shirt.
I do too, actually.
It's actually a really cool shirt.
Go no longer absentee profit.
Get that man some of his almond coffee. He needs some immediately. Their brain coffee.
Yeah.
Rollins, Breaker, Backlash. Yeah, I cannot wait to give my prediction for this. This is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a mess.
Oh,
On that stage with the Judgment Day, when
look at Roxy.
sent a message to Finn Balor tonight, but I am curious what the focus of the Judgment Day is moving forward.
Everything surgery on forehead. Is it go down?
Season is all about Raquel and her tell her. Free Bella and Paige. Your little nostalgia tour was cute for one night, but it's time to get serious. But I don't think it would be bad. I want you both to come to our show because Roxanne and I have plans to look here.
Oh.
I know you guys for so long, and I'm just finally getting out. Yeah, you think you're gonna forget about what you did to us last week? Yeah, well, agree this big happy family.
These two in the tag team name, or
I don't know. Is Bailey not crazy anymore at all?
You guys try that.
okay, drop that.
Roxy gonna join them?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what,
I
man.
like
Open challenge coming up. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be the first challenger. Let me think. Let me use the force. Oh, I used the force and I made somebody disappear. Okay. I forced a little too hard.
Right up.
Forced a little too hard. That's okay. That's okay. I like what you said there about John Wick, Lauren. That's a good one. Ariana, let me take a look. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. No, I think I missed it. Oh, I see it. Let me see. No, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I mean, I'm all for a power couple. I like actual real life couples. There's no reason to shy away from it. They used to do it all the time. Pretend like they just weren't a thing. I mean, why bother? You know, just you're a power couple. Fantastic. I love it. Lean into it. But you know. You know, I gotta be honest with you. If Darth Vader were to fight Oba Femi, he would have to actually use the Force because he's just robotic. Oba would just take his literally just take his limbs off, and that would pretty much be it. I don't know if Darth Vader would be able to do much without his hands. You know, I can see enough of a Vader trying to figure some stuff out, but I don't really know. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars nerd, but I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Love Star Trek. And I'm saddened. We're at the I believe the 60th anniversary of Star Trek, and we have no Star Trek. We've got one season left of Star Trek: Strange New World, and then that's it. So I'm really kind of disappointed on that. But I'm not gonna bore you with all of that. Don't worry, Sophie. Don't. Yeah, I know. They don't. They could. If it wasn't for two people putting two other people on the shelf, that being Big Jim, using Lil Jim, and Montez. But in the case of Bianca, because you were saying the other day about Bianca's knuckle, what were you saying there?
It still hasn't healed. They cannot straighten it out. She didn't actually just fracture her knuckle. She lost a piece of bone in her knuckle that cannot be replaced. And so, or like a knuckle joint or something that cannot be replaced. So basically her finger is like this and it will not go more, and it's just not fixed, and you can't wrestle like that. So they did have a baby on purpose.
Yeah, she may not be back at all. Now, let me tell you my commitment to the WWE.
Hey, Blake Charette, yeah, we are doing good.
If they were me, I would amputate the finger, and then I would get back in the ring. Forget the baby. Forget the baby. That's what I would do. I love y'all.
You would really at the knuckle amputate?
That's how I get down. She don't got that kind of love for you, but I do. Here we go. Oh, man. Y'all know what time it is. Come on now. Who's ready for it? Who's ready for a little Oba Femi, Open challenge? I know I am. Jay
Wrestler, no, literally, they are not going to clear her to fight in the ring with the finger that won't bend. It would break the minute she got in the ring. You can't push or do anything with your finger and stuff like that. It won't go up more than that. So, there's just no way. Oba.
I love the fact that this crowd got behind this man in such a big way. My goodness. Who is going to answer the open challenge? Who wants to step to this man? Huh? Maybe another caller? Maybe NXT or somebody he's been in the ring with before? That's a big man.
It was interesting to see Denise picture of him a few years ago. He put on spikes and like.
Well, this is the beauty of somebody who gets into character form. You know, you get the accent going, you find your footing. But either way, he was even a big, strong dude back then.
Mm-hmm.
But now, whoo, massive. Massive. And to answer any questions, would I go dreads again? More than likely not.
Are you gonna bulk up again?
We'll take it. We'll take it day by day. The thing is, for me, is I have to have surgery first, and then we can see what we'll see. All right, who's coming out?
Now, why did Chelsea Green have heart surgery?
Alpha Academy.
No,
Wait a minute. I know. So somebody said something about that before. Okay, this is Akira Tozawa coming out right now, answering the challenge. Now, I know my man can wrestle, but hold up.
why didn't Otis go in the ring? Why Takira?
Did he probably spank his butt? I mean, why not put Maxine Dupree in there? And when is she going to wrestle again?
And why is she not in her alphabet shirt?
And what were you doing talking to John Cena? What were y'all talking about?
Already cheating. She just got married.
Oh, man. Come on, Akira.
I guess so, Dawsey.
Oh. Oh, hold on.
That makes more sense.
Otis is stepping up 100%.
Excited.
Is that, babe? Let me tell you. He's gonna be able to toss this man halfway. Look at the girth. Look at the girth. Obviously, he's not as tall, but I mean, he's a big boy. Red things ain't right there. Miss him.
Whoa! Come on, OT.
He didn't move.
He's one of the people talk about being in a ring with us freakishly strong too.
Whoa! Oh, God.
Oh, poor Otis. I think he really knocked him.
Oh, he did. He picked him up and threw him in the middle of the ring. Good gracious. Do you have any idea how much that man weighs?
Yeah.
He's looking. Can I get him up? I don't know.
He's like calculating. I can see the geometry in his face.
He's got the numbers are swirling. He's like, carry the two, divide the foe.
It's funny. Oh my God.
Trying to get him.
Oh my gosh.
He's got him. Oh!
Wow.
Smart man.
Wow.
I mean, dang. I personally think Akira could have taken Oba Femi out. If he believed in himself like I did. Look it. Do you understand? He still has to throw that man? What did he say? 450?
No, he said.
How much? How much?
340 pounds.
How much does he weigh?
He said 340. Didn't he?
I'm gonna double check.
Ain't nobody ever gonna beat Oba.
He's officially billed at 330. I think he said 340. Jeez.
No, fine. Don't need to. I don't need to do all that. Hey, let's give me a second cigar. First step, they see you past entries with vision. Nobody trust you. Oh, nobody trusts me. No, you don't trust me. I don't even know you. You probably don't trust me. Guess what? I don't even trust myself. Who cares, man? We're in the same fight. You're fighting the vision. I'm fighting the vision. Sometimes who's fighting for that together? Stay out of my way. Stay out of your way.
He's still holding his jaw from Becky Lynch.
That's hilarious.
He's like this. Oh, okay, hold up. You keep me running close now. That's kind of thing that'll get you shot there, blood. What's up, cuz?
You can't do both. You gotta do one or the other.
What's up, cuz?
When is he gonna just let his dress go?
Never.
Is not a last chapter. The new beginning.
So what's that? The kookaburras? Was it the kookaburra?
I don't know. It kind of looks like poltergeist. The
The kookaburra bottom?
kookaburra.
Watch this. That bound also knows when the leaf.
I will say this much though. So far, Monday Night Raw has been highly entertaining for me.
Take my money. What? Who's taking your money? Last thing. Why is he taking your money?
Listen, you all forget what kind of man Akira Tozawa really is. He could get down with the best of them. Okay? Now I know that he was like, I don't know, but he could have gotten that ring with Oba if he just grounded his feet, got a good run. Yeah! Good God Almighty! He just slammed Oba Femi. Could have done it.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope when Bronson Reed comes back.
Who?
Bronson Reed.
You've been naming a lot of people. I don't know who. Some guy named Ilya. Some. I don't know what's going on. I guess I am. Don't forget, Super Chat are now open. If you want to go ahead and be so kind as to go ahead and do your Super Chat. The fighter title is on the line, and our heavyweight title is on the line this Saturday for WWE Backlash. But the fighter title is on the line every time we go live. We'll be live a lot this week. You're going to get sick of us. But we're coming at you. We're coming at you hard. Thank y'all so much for your love and support.
Hey, J Money. So at the top of the screen, you see that there is a link that is pinned. That is AJ's new channel that he has just dropped. And the first video was about his hair journey, about why he cut his hair, what he actually did, and what journey he's going through with it right now. So it's actually a video that goes into a detailed explanation. So it's not that quick and simple. It was enough that he has a part 1 and a part 2 coming, at least.
Okay, hold on. Earlier today, I don't know where they are, why it's dark and scary. It's yours. This is talking Japanese. Yes. You know, this is exactly what you say you are. My senpai, my mentor.
I looked up to you. I loved you.
Yeah, despite everything you've done to me, I still have the ultimate respect for you.
Respect this.
I never wanted to have this fight, and I never wanted it to come to this. Nothing has changed. The Asuka I looked up to is no longer here.
Just like Kyrie.
Once again, you continue your disrespect.
The ego I taught is no longer in front of me. I don't know if anyone is disrespectful. Who are you?
This is my biggest disappointment. What I'm done with IO Sky. At Backlash. I'm gonna cut you out of my life. For good. What I'm done. I am ready for Asuka.
No one is ready for.
She looking like Joe Jackson. She saw the Michael movie. She just sprayed the mist at close range. Close range.
They be acting like it's an alien, like it's alive.
You know this will be spraying that in my face. I'm telling you that right now. And then I was like, you were right here, bro. It's in my mouth. It's in my mouth. Oh, I can't wait to predict this. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, that's gonna be good.
Nah, I missed that too.
Who?
Ridiculous stuff.
Who?
Three brothers are now involved in this whole thing, but the OG.
Yeah, absolutely, Lauren Biggs.
There's a lot of nuance involved, very delicate situation.
Roman is in the other room, actually.
Went down this past Saturday night. And the contract was signed.
That's a big thing there, Lauren. That's a big thing. You sure about that?
Oh, you're welcome. We apologize.
Backstage interview where Andre Mazarte fired from AAA before he would sign the contract. Then the creeds were running and put the real on the ground.
Lee brothers showing up here in triple hot. Now they got the masks on.
Hermanos Americanos.
Why didn't they come out in those masks at the thing?
The mask doesn't even fit on his face. He can't see in that.
No contact rule. That means here in Middle America.
Because the mask doesn't fit his face. That's crazy. I'm okay with that, Chris Wrestling Views. They do much with him anyway.
They gotta fix his mask before we see him again.
Who's still sidelined with an injury, by the way. But on May 30th, we find out once and for all that there's only one El Grande Americano, and you're looking at him. The original El Grande Americano. Gracias.
Yeah,
I want him to be a man.
I don't even know how he's going out there with that mask on his face like that. You know he can't see.
He can't see. He can't see. You know, I thought those were the creeds, but now I'm not so sure. It's so hard to say. It's just like when Batman, you look at them and go, you know what, you're giving Bruce Wayne vibes, but that can't be right. That can't be right, baby. You cannot be Bruce Wayne underneath that mask and cow, daddy. I'm just saying. Here we go, member 416 months, Aaron Drew. Thank you so much, Aaron Drew. I believe Kairi Sane will cost Asuka at Backlash.
Really?
So you're thinking she's back.
You think it was all a ruse? You think we're gonna have our truth situation?
I need to think about that. I need to think about that. That's supposed to be Kevin Hart?
I guess.
Not much for roast. I'm not going to be watching that.
One track gym. Because it only has eyes for one type of credit. Isn't it? So by focusing on only one type of credit, it's not building a more robust credit.
The heel, I don't know.
Sounds like one track jam.
I don't think we're going to be doing a watch along of that match in AAA, but since we're not, I'm going to say.
When is it?
Versus. Let's see here. May 30th. That'll be May 30th. Noche de los
May 30th.
in Monterrey. Maybe we'll just hop on down to Monterrey. You know, we're going to be live in Monterrey. We're going to know we're not going to.
Maybe we can do that though.
You think?
Why not? We'll do that.
All right, we'll see. You will see.
Well, we'll put that on the maybe.
Oh yeah, I am going away for a week later on this month. I think one day I should be able to. So I think I'll be streaming in remotely for Raw SmackDown, but that's later on in the month, so not to worry.
You know, I don't know. Well, I don't think WWE would ever call Mercedes Moné back, but what do I know? Lacey Evans for what? Like they tried with her, and the crowd just did not like her. I mean, it doesn't make sense to bring people back who didn't get over. Although they did with Eva Marie.
Got a cat behind me. Yeah, but where did it? What do
It still didn't work, right?
Yeah, like what good did that do anybody, right? As far as Sasha Banks making a resurgence, I mean, anything's possible if things sour for some reason in AEW. She's the kind of person that she wants to work. Now, she's not going to be doing the same things in WWE that she did in AEW. She's not going to be traveling all around the globe and winning 30 titles.
And we'll see if TKO, look how they're acting. We don't even know if they would jump on that.
Well, here's what I'm also saying. Paige is back, right? She didn't need to come back. She didn't. She absolutely did not need to come back in the WWE. And I don't know if she's going to be reaching the same heights as she reached when she was here originally. I hate to see somebody come back, especially somebody that was previously put on the shelf because of a broken freaking neck, and just not use, like right now she's at one half of a tag champion. Once that is done, then what? She'll be in singles matches, she'll be winning singles titles, and she's just here to put over the young talent. I don't know why she's here, but either way, she did not need to do this. So, you know, we'll see. All right, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Noche de los Grandes. All right, we got the Grandes versus the Grandes. Now, you had mentioned that these are all Caucasian, right? We don't know who these are from the masks. Okay? It's like Soul's Ruca is a light-skinned sister. You understand?
One of these is Hispanic on the deal. Got it in their blood. I mean,
you got 1/8 in you. 1/8.
it's 1/4.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah. Here's the test. Do you like cilantro?
That doesn't have anything to do with race. I'm allergic to allergen.
Tequila?
I do actually do it.
I'll give you 1/8.
Oh, it's free on YouTube every Saturday, Aaron Drew? That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's see how old she is. Yeah, so Paige, she's 33 years old. 33 years old and already at such a young age put on the show due to injury. We love the fact that she's back, doing what she loves. And this is somebody that we saw her movie, well, the movie about her life, rather, Fighting with My Family. Really good film. And you see that she comes from that pedigree, that stock, that family background. She loves to professionally wrestle. She's not somebody that just wants to sit at home on Twitch. I respect that. But she did not need to come back into WWE, especially after seeing now what's going on. And if I were a person who came back and I'm seeing these negotiations, I'd be all like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Don't have me come back here now screwing me.
right.
Don't you do that to me. You know, that's not going to work for me, dog. Ooh, the original slapped the taste out of El Grande. Slapped the cilantro out of his mouth.
So wait, they call him the original, and what's the other one called?
El Grande.
Just El Grande.
El Grande.
Just the original. Okay.
El Grande surpassed the original.
Well, El Grande Tala.
El Grande Tala. Okay. Yes, he is a big. Yes. Yeah, I'm not much for a musical. That's I can't even comment on that, J Money. Can't even talk about it. Elaborate, Sophie Dopey. What do you mean by big brother, little brother thing? I'm curious. J Money, I'm pretty sure Sophie Dopey's talking about the movie Fighting with My Family, produced by The Rock.
Yeah, he was being funny.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Facetious, if you will.
Gotcha.
It's not the original. It's designed by itself.
What up, G-Man?
Hey, G-Man.
Broadway musical. So yeah, I was gonna say I'm generally not one for musicals. There are a few musicals throughout history that I've liked. Little Shop of Horrors was one of them. I actually bought the soundtrack to that. Every song on there is a hit. We went to see Wicked at the Pantages, and that set us on the journey to see the films. Great. Absolutely great. If you saw the latest movie of Wicked for Good, we did a on our other channel, which by the way, we just recorded our Michael and our what was the other one called? Danger
Project
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
We are going to be editing those, and those will be
Yeah,
up.
we'll get those out soon on the other
Get those reviews.
A&B Reacts channel.
So we did Wicked for Good as well, and I will simply say this: I'm not going to get into it. If you want to know how we felt about it, watch the review. Those are not munchkins. I'm leaving it at that. Okay? Just like in Twilight, those are not vampires. Fight me if you want to. I will die on that hill.
Hey, Pretty Richie.
What up, son? Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Grease. I like the song Grease. Grease is the word. That's where it ended with me. Okay, Pretty Richie, did you just say High School Musicals? Get out. Get to your room. Talk to your son. Talk to your son. I'm not raising
our youngest.
Nobody to like High School Musical.
High School Musical, and I even threw her a High School Musical dance party, birthday party. She turned like 10.
Talk to your son.
I am. I threw our youngest a High School.
Now it's time to go Joe Jackson
party.
Separation now. Can you get to the
You will see. I don't know why. I came out of Michael and I was just doing Joe Jackson up and down the street. Been doing them ever since. We're gonna learn. All right, here we go. Original El Grande, taking it to El Grande. I want original El Grande to win because I want El Grande to win the mask versus mask match. I would prefer shenanigans and nobody be unmasked. I hate the mask versus mask match, but yeah, that's just it. You two at two, Soapy Dopey at two, get out! I'm gonna do the referee. You out of here! But I guess you have the right plan. So it's okay. All right, I'm gonna let it slide because you put Little Shop of Horrors in there, Lauren Biggs. I'm gonna let it slide.
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. You know what they have at casinos when we were in Las Vegas? I'll tell you what they have. They have Little Shop of Horrors gambling machines. I don't know what kind of machines they were, whatever the slot machines, whatever. You know what they don't have? High School Music. Okay? That's what they don't have. You know what they don't have? Twilight.
Probably do at Twilight somewhere.
It might. I appreciate that, Jay Money. Thank you very, very much. I really do. It's going to be, we're going to let it grow in. It's going to be a while before it does. My hair's going to go through some really weird phases. It really kind of already is, all the way around here and stuff like that. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't know how I was going to be perceived. We were talking about it. I'm like, okay, this is really going to be the first time coming on here where I'm not going to have my bandana. It's just going to be, and we knew it was going to be taken over. It's going to be a hostile takeover of the hair. That's why we wanted to make sure I got that video out in time so you all can see it. So if you haven't checked it, it is pinned at the top of the chat. No, I didn't see that, Pretty Richie. Send us the video on that. All right, I'll take that, Sophie Dopey. I'll take that. But I also Michael Jackson my voice. I mentioned this before. I talk in a higher register than my normal speaking voice. My normal speaking voice is actually much lower. She can't hear me, apparently, so I have to talk higher for her to hear me.
Like a dog whistle, but the opposite.
Yes. Yes. Original El Grande and Los Americanos Hermanos, they won. That can only mean one thing.
That cannot only mean.
That can only mean one thing.
No, that's not only.
You will be the one unmasked, Original El Grande.
On one of the wrestling news sites. Okay, I'll have to look around. You come across it again and send it to us in our DM on Insta.
Slide into our DMs.
Exactly, Ryan Armstrong. It's exactly what I said when I saw the AAA thing in the beginning. Thanks, son.
We started the countdown to 4 to 1 o'clock on the West Coast. Second hour is part of ESPN. It's coming. Then we kick off Backlash at 15.
Wait, what?
The first hour for Backlash is, of course, ESPN 2, followed by coverage on the ESPN app for the Unlimited plan. It is on Netflix. It's breaking news. This week's been out, but not
yeah, so ESPN 2 and ESPN, so that was a snap for that force. So we're gonna make sure that both of them.
Right.
We do a switch. Again,
They showed Netflix off the bottom internationally.
yes. Internationally, which
I have no idea.
I gotta think about that.
His throne within the vision. Rollins and Braun Breaker finally one-on-one. That match will be live on ESPN2.
Where's Ivy? Did she get let go?
Also, the
Or no?
championships.
Heck no, what? Ivy Nile?
No, she didn't.
No way.
They let so many people go. I don't know.
Don't do that to me. They done messed her up. But don't do that to me.
Lord, Biggs is so wrong for that last comment. You're so wrong for that.
And a history for who in their right mind would team up with their house.
Yeah, I think it probably has something to do with Lucha Underground. I don't think we need John Cena to make that announcement, but I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. The man said he retired, and we have yet to. Before we couldn't see him for 20 years. Now all we can do is see him. Right? It's a cash cow. Is what John Cena is. They're just throwing buckets. That's why they're releasing people, because they're paying John Cena still on the take. They gotta pay him big oodles and oodles of money.
Every time he was on.
All right, folks. It's time for the contract signing. The time has come. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
What happened?
Really nice.
So what now? What are you saying?
Yeah.
I feel like he's saying something. You want to talk about it? Felt this good. Does look good around his waist. I will admit that. With that sweat jacket, actually looks good.
Roman Reigns here. Jacob Fatu joins in the comments.
I'm not loving this match. I've said this already. I'm not loving Jacob involved with this. I think I have not been high on this for a few different reasons, but one of the things that actually really piqued my interest is Jacob Fatu talking to Royce Keys, them talking about how they were running back in the day, basically telling him, listen, man, go out there and take what's yours because we take what's ours. I like that. I wouldn't be mad if the MFTs get involved, but I also wouldn't be mad if Royce Keys got involved. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will talk about it during our predictions later on this week. But once I saw that conversation, I'm like, okay, now you kind of, I'm like Mr. Spock, Star Trek, fascinating. But before that, and then he's doing the Tongan death grip, all of a sudden, out of the blue.
He's desperate.
You talking about? Sorry, pretty Richard. You talking about? I missed that comment. You talking about High School Musical? Because in general, I just don't like musicals. And that's just one of them that just never really jived with me. I watched Joker Part 2. For some inexplicable reason, they decided to turn that into a musical. And I'm like, all right, let me just go ahead and watch it. First off, I would never pay for that in the theater. Secondly, I'm glad I didn't pay for that in the theater. Because when I watched that movie, I'm like, this is trash. It was the finest bit of outhouse theater I think I've ever seen. Everybody involved with that should be ashamed of themselves. And they should never be able to set foot. You want to talk about some people that need to be deported? Get ice on the filmmakers of Joker Part 2.
Yeah.
Get them deported
They dropped the dude.
to South America. They dropped the dude. Trash. In comparison to the first film, you might as well put Batman, just get him singing. I am the Dark Knight. Who are you? I'm Batman. Does that work? No. Yes, we have, Ariana. We've definitely watched Stranger Things. Scream. I jumped off the Scream chain years ago.
Ariana, we reviewed Stranger Things one season at a time and then did a watch along for the final episode.
Yes, we did.
On our other channels. So check out A and B Reacts and you go check out all of our reactions to Stranger Things.
Firefighter Jimmy, thank you for your service. I'm glad you're here. And you're a good man for helping out at the party. But I know that you can be wrecked from that. It's a lot going on there. All right, so Pretty Richie, you finished Game of Thrones. I'm going to ask the question. How do you feel about the way it ended? And just do not hold back. We feel the type of way. And that whole last season was questionable at best. But how do you feel about the way it ended? Yeah, but Sophie Dopey, she's also an actress. She doesn't need to sing in every doggone thing. It is not necessary.
Who?
Lady Gaga.
Oh.
And she's a good actress.
She sang in the one with what's his name, and that was fine. It didn't have to be a musical, even though they sang a lot because they were both musicians. That was that called.
The Star is Born?
Yeah.
But that was about music.
Right.
You know, this is the Joker. This is why DC had such a problem. They keep putting out these one-off films that one doesn't really tie into the other. And I'm like, why? All right, here comes Jacob Fatu, the style mama werewolf.
I agree, Pretty Richie. I think that Jon Snow could have had him be his hand, the one who advises him because he's wise. It was rightfully Jon Snow. He said that that Susan Nate was rushed, yeah. And if you think about it, Brienne dedicated her whole life to keeping her daughter safe. And then when she becomes Queen of the North and needs it the most, she leaves and goes to the round table when this is when she needs your protection. All of a sudden, what? It makes any sense.
Terrible. As a person that went to film school, I came out to Los Angeles to do this. I take great exception to them doing creative license. You have books, you have structure, and then it only went up to a certain point. And then they're just writing stuff.
And then having Tyrion snitch and that was stupid with Tyrion. I didn't like how they did that either.
I like that tat on his arm. I like where he comes out in the hands a little bit. Pretty tight. He said to this crowd while staring Jacob in the face, acknowledge me. Woo! Listen to this crowd.
They just cut your beard backstage? That sucks.
It's not just love. That's the sound of respect. You don't think I know where you come from, little cousin? You don't think I was watching from afar? That respect wasn't earned from just hanging out here. Now, he was grinding for 12 years. Well, I've been here for over 12 years.
Long time.
I was the one in this company that had my foot holding the door open for Solo. Solo was the one that brought you in, huh? Well, guess what? I brought Solo in, therefore I brought you in.
That's right.
We'll be damned if there is not respect to be had in this business for me.
He said, I will be damned. He's turning to Joe Jackson. I love it. Get the belt. Get the belt.
Jacob's face changed. He kind of was like,
I hear you.
There's gotta be. There's got to be some kind of honor system amongst our family. We can't just run around here and bombard everybody and run roughshod. No, there's got to be a system of conduct that we can hang our hat on. You understand? The Tongan death grip.
Talk about it.
You disrespect me with something that you say for desperate measures. Wait, I mean, what do you think this is? We're in the bar at 3 a.m. and you're surrounded 8 to 1. That's when you pull out the Tongan grip. That's when you snap somebody's throat. You don't do that to family. You don't do that to your own. You don't do that to your tribal chief. Hey, hold on, what? Tribal chief? Hey, that's what you got it all wrong with. You don't understand. Yes, I am desperate. Yes, it feels like it's just me against the world. Yes, my back is against the wall. So I have no other choice but to take you out. Take this title and everything that comes with it.
See, I'm not loving this aspect of it. It's not making sense to me.
Then I'm gonna put a chokehold on this game and I'm gonna squeeze out every dollar.
No, I think that tattoo is new. That tattoo is definitely new.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking about all gas, no brakes with it, it doesn't mean slowing down. It means moving forward and never going back to where I came from. So that's Roman.
Exactly, Jay Mike.
That's it. That's good enough.
Save yourself the trouble, Sophie Duffy.
For my household.
We have not, Ariana.
I'm on top. So, hey, let's just get this.
I watched a little bit of it, Sophie. It didn't really capture my interest as much as the original series.
Also, just told you decade running from multiple obsolescence. You worried about 7 kids? I'm worried about 170 kids that fulfill our family.
What?
You worried about higher education? I'm worried about generation after generation of higher education. Because I'm the one that can do that. I got the proof of concept. I got the respect. This company, they want to do business. Me. I already told you. I told Brock a long time ago. This is all mine. This is my ring. And yes, in our family, we're equals. We're of the same blood. But in this ring, Jacob, you're beneath me.
And again, you gonna
Again with the Tongan death grip. Okay, hold up. Roman said, nope, not today.
And Roman break his eyes with the stones.
Oh! Death grip locked in again, locked in again.
Damn, Roman. Damn, Roman.
That's solid connection. Get the death grip back in there.
I need you to wear a metal thing around your neck. Oh my gosh.
He's grabbing, why is Reigns grabbing Pierce?
Like saying, get him off of me.
Oh, Reigns just went over the, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Crowd chanting Fatu.
Which is interesting because they were losing him. He was losing him when he was talking. Because all you keep talking about is who cares? It's on your family, your money, your turn on your blood. Most people are not down with you turning on your family like that. I don't know.
But this is good. See, he needed to feel this. He needed to know that this man is going to stop at nothing
But
to beat him. There we go, yo. There we go, yo.
so what's the scenario? All right, what y'all think?
Joffrey Reigns for Monday Night Raw. I mean, that happened. That happened.
I mean, it did.
That happened. That's not bad. This was not a bad Raw.
Mm-hmm.
This was the go-home show of Monday Night Raw. Drop your rates. But how we feeling for the go-home show? We got Smackdown the day before WWE Backlash, so we still got some stuff to work through. I will tell you what, though. I will tell you what. Conspicuous by their absence. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Yeah, they didn't come out.
Saw them earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We know they're there. What's up with that?
What was up with that?
What's up with that? Come on, man. And I would personally have loved for the MFTs. You keep mentioning Solo, so clearly there's going to be some involvement.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you right now, I will be all kinds of irritated if you're dropping all of these breadcrumbs and we don't get them at Backlash. Because this shows me that y'all don't know what you're doing in that writer's room, in that creative room.
Yeah.
Okay? Exactly, Roland Bird. A no-show. But you showed them earlier on in the night. You couldn't even have them run out there after the fact. Like, what were you doing? This is about family business. You about to find out. Boop, 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 boop. They dropped the promo. You seen Jimmy? You seen Jay?
I mean, maybe it was like a special night in catering. They had like a cheese board or something, you know.
I will have to admit, there's nothing quite like a nice catering spread. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Drop your rates. Soapy Dopey says 10 out of 10, a perfect 10. Firefighter agrees, 10 all the way. Forever Anthony says it was an 8. Rick Ortiz says it was a 7. Yes, I did notice that there were no women's matches tonight, and I'm actually going to hold that for my rate and my hot take. I was actually going to be talking about that. I'm glad you mentioned that. Shamanika Williams with Shamanika, always good to see you.
Yeah.
8.5 on that Richter scale. JR agrees with you, a solid 8.5. But last name, middle name said 10 out of 10. Chin up, chest up, and watch for the cast. Love it. Which I gotta tell you, man, you're using Danhausen in all the right ways. It's just giving me the feels. You started them off kind of but the follow through, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Patrick Grace also says an 8.5. Tyrell says a 10 out of 10. Fire, Amy, because both were absolute revolution. Thank you. For that. Mikey MC says 0, but Roman, dang. Pretty Richie says this is 9 lemon pepper steppers out of 10, which by the way, Just Alex is going to be going live shortly. Drop on in there, show him some love as well for his post-show review of Monday Night Raw. Celeste gives it an 8. You like Rusev and Ethan, fair enough. A and B, 1,000 out of 1,000. Sophie Dopey, thank you very much. It's good to be back on a regular basis. So thank you very much. Wesley Franklin, again, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Solid 9. What's your rate and your hot take for Monday Night?
I agree that I would say an 8.5. It was a pretty solid show, and I felt like the different matches were good. Very interested. The Street Profits. I guess I don't really know why they came out there in the first place, just to help. But they come back so dominant, and then you always think, are they going to be heel? But I guess that didn't really work when they tried to go heel before. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen with them and Seth. It's just hard to believe Seth wouldn't have came back with a plan and had some kind of backup, so that he's happening to have a feud at the same time as the Street Profits with the Vision. I don't know if I'm buying that quite as much. I mean, he's the mastermind. He's always going to plan something. So I guess that one's a little bit confusing for me. But I enjoyed the contract signing. I don't love what Jacob is saying. I don't really think it makes that much sense. Unless he's just supposed to be off. I mean, you were so loyal to Solo. You weren't thinking about your kids and all that at that time. I don't know. It's because Roman makes it seem like when he gets money, he takes care of everybody's kids, including Jacob's kids. But Jacob's like kind of saying that's not enough. That's what I guess I'm confused. So I'm gonna be glad when he just fall in line where he belongs. But I will save that for the prediction show.
Okay.
What was your hot take?
Well, Nightmare Queen gives it a 5.
Okay.
And have a good night, Nightmare Queen. We will see
Yes.
you later. Your Bigsmas gives the show a solid 7.5, but a 10 for A and B combos because a gazillion out of gazillion. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank
you very much. Your Bigsmas. Brian Armstrong, Winterhawk, what's going on? Yes, it did end a little earlier than I expected it to. So you're going to give it a 6th grade C+. All right.
A 6th grade C+, that's fine.
Ariana says a 10 out of 10. Have you seen Dungeons and Dragons?
Actually, we have not. Well, I haven't. Yes, you saw it on the plane.
No. No, I have not. Rolandberg is it a solid 10. Do you recommend us seeing Dungeons and Dragons? So here's what I'm saying about
He apologized, Jay Wrestler.
who? What?
He said that Roman is the most disrespectful man to his family. He apologized. They accepted him. We moved on.
Yes, I'm a fan of Michelle Rodriguez. I might check it out. My rate and my hot take for Monday Night Raw. Overall, the show moved pretty quickly. I wasn't totally mad at the show. I like the matches themselves. We're building up to something with Oba. We have to start off kind of small, I guess. We can't start off with a Titan against a Titan just yet. So I'm okay with what we saw there. But my biggest gripe, legitimately, again, we had a female segment, but this was a 2.5-hour show and it actually ended a little early. Why did we not have at least one female match? I ask you. Why didn't we have the tag teams, the tag champs in a match? They are the ones that go across all 3 brands, right? Because NXT got rid of their women's tag team titles. I understand that it's slim pickings, but this is the go-home show, and we had no female involvement, other than to see whatever we had with Becky Lynch and Ruca, which was all well to the good. But there's no excuse for that. I don't want to hear we don't have room. I don't. You could cut something else. We had numerous segments, if you will, with Judgment Day. Cut a segment. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm tired in 2026 talking about the ladies just getting the scraps, getting the leftovers. You're lucky to even have a segment on a 2.5-hour show. And technically, they can go 2:30. They went about 2:18 today. They could have gone 2:20, 2:25. So I have a problem with that. Like you had said, this Jacob thing, I feel like we did a pivot with him. There weren't signs of him being frustrated. There weren't signs of him feeling a type of way and kind of shifting a little bit. We got Drew McIntyre, whatever, talking about how he was in prison and how he's got like all the stuff. And you're like, is that enough to say now I just want everything that Roman has? I've reached the pinnacle. I've reached the point where I don't know. It just feels out of left field and it feels sort of weak to me. But
Well, saying, yeah, I want to come at you because I'm jealous isn't something anybody's going to respect.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like this is coming out of nowhere because Roman didn't have a legitimate contender for that title, which is fine. I just hope it goes well for this match. So my rate for Raw, I think a 7 is fair. We could probably maybe teeter on 7.5, but I think a 7 is fair. For the go home show, I would have expected more, but the show moved pretty quickly. I didn't feel like it lagged, so I appreciated the pace of it.
It could have just been a 7 if you appreciated the pace of it.
Yeah, there's only one female match this set. I mean, yeah, exactly. I get they aren't necessarily the draw, if you will, that the men are. I kind of get that, but whose fault is that? For years, the women were looked at as less than. For years, you have put into the minds, like, this is marketing 101. I saw a movie clip, I don't know what movie it was from, on TikTok. They were talking, it was two guys talking, and one guy goes, when life hands you lemons, and the other guy goes, make lemonade. And the first guy goes, F your lemonade. Basically, you take that and you market it, and you tell the people that you cannot live without this lemonade. And he went through this whole diatribe of how you market that, and you ingrain it in the psyche of people so that it's to the point where I must have lemonade. It cures diseases. It's marketing.
You brainwash people the way that these people who do these online games actually do it, so people will get addicted.
So you market for the ladies, and you did not do that until much later on in the WWE career. For years, you had these ladies doing bra and panty matches and just the scraps and 2-minute matches and what have you. So it's your fault that we are where we are, and you don't really seem too interested in fixing it. If you want to see some female talent get down, tune in to NXT on Tuesday nights. Apparently, they're not interested in that on the main roster. Kind of sucks. So that's how I feel about that. All right, we had, I think the polls are closed as far as the super chats go. We have a clear winner right here. Did you jot that down? Did you get the jotting?
Well, yeah, he was the only person who actually gave anything.
All right.
And tonight's winner for the mid-card title is Black Light.
All right, congratulations to Black Light. You are our new fighter title mid-card champion. The only title without channel mascots on the side, please. That is correct. Thank you very much, Black Light, for your love and support. So once again, we encourage you to go to fellow coalition member Marked by Wrestling's channel tomorrow night. He will be live for NXT. It is a banger of a show. You will not be disappointed. We are going to be doing our WWE Backlash predictions most likely Wednesday, but we're going to drop that today as far as the announcement, whether it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. We may go live again for TNA on Thursday. We will definitely be back for Friday Night SmackDown's Go Home show, and then once again on Saturday for WWE Backlash. So you've got a lot of us coming in hot, and we're excited about it.
Yeah.
All the House of Usher had a monologue about lemons. Yes, I think that might have been it. Love you too, son. And I got to show her that monologue. When I watched it, I'm like, brilliant. Everything that was said in that monologue is exactly what marketing is all about. You ingrain in the brains of the people, just like they did with the iPhone, with the blue and the green bubble. Apparently, anybody texting an iPhone has a green bubble is trash. That was Apple by design. It's a text. Get over it. Get over it. The fact that you decided not to play nice in a group chat, that was Apple. You could have, and you didn't want to. And that was marketing. That was smart on their part. Frustrating. Thank you very much to the individual that won the title today for Super Chat and supporting us like you did. Thank you to our members for going above and beyond like you do. We have dropped some special videos for you. We've got more to come, so keep an eye out for that. To our subscribers, we've broken the 58,000 barrier.
Yeah.
We are on the way to 60K, yo.
Yo,
We might hit that by the end of the month. I don't know. We will have to see. We will have to see.
and I
Either way.
do believe we will be here Thursday to do a watch along with TNA.
I did mention it.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed. So, for the newbies, we hope you enjoyed yourself. It is a bop.
It's the bot.
We can agree to disagree without being disagreeable because at the end of the day, it's just pro wrestling.
It's just progressive.
I occasionally crash out, but it is fully justified. Fully justified. That's what I'm saying, Ryan Armstrong. But think about that. Again, we have to have that because the women are not getting their due. We had a 2.5 hour Raw. This is on Netflix. You can write this as long as you want. You can go 2:30, 2:45 if you want. But this is how you wrote the show.
Yeah.
And that's what's so frustrating. This being a predetermined scripted program, you all opted to eliminate the ladies. That was your decision. And it didn't need to be like that. Absolutely didn't need to be like that. We had a whole thing with Natty and Maxine Dupree that just went nowhere. Now we got Maxine out here with the Alphabet Babes. She's not even wrestling. Why?
Right.
Why is she not in the match? I don't get it. Why wasn't Becky Lynch in the match? I don't get it.
She was in a tussle.
I don't get it. You know, it's a head scratcher, man. It's a head scratcher. But either way, come on back. We will have plenty more left in the tank. Thank y'all so much. We sincerely hope we are number one in your hearts. You all are absolutely number one in ours. We're gonna have a new camera on deck tomorrow, so we'll be testing that out for our lives this week. Hopefully, it will be good. I hope we look good and sounded good, and it's always good to see you all. We are trying, Lauren. We are trying. So that is it for us on behalf of A&B Convos.
Wrestling edition.
Yeah, it was a good day. Was that Ice Cube? Today was a good day. Didn't even have to use my AK. I didn't rhyme. Didn't rhyme now. All right, either way, have a good night. We'll see you all later on this week.